Welcome back to this week's edition of Farming in Thailand with Mon and Ray. So, it's been a good week, no rain, we've been able to get on pretty well and it's all looking good. So, as always, let's start off in the little nursery area and let you see what's been growing and what's been coming up. We decided to plant another tray of aubergines, as the two trays that we've got growing already for the last couple of weeks don't seem to be doing much. The cucumbers, maybe 1-2 days, and they'll be going into the land. Tomatoes, yep, they're growing well. They're going to be ready for sale once they're up and nice and strong, maybe in a couple of months. And then the loofah, he's ready to go. Just got to finish off that area and we'll be getting that all planted. Rose bushes, they're still green, nice and green, so we'll hopefully get some shoots coming off them in the next week or so. The gourd, there's little signs of some movement. Papaya starting to come along. There's the Holland papaya. This section here as well is the Holland, and then this row on the left is the orangey red papaya. So they're all coming on really well. And then round to the chilies, aubergines and tomatoes. Tomatoes, we'll be looking to repot them into bigger containers in the coming days. As I said, the aubergines, 2 trays down the bottom here. Very slow progress and not a lot happening, so not sure about that one. And again, chilies, 2 trays in front of us. When they're a little bit stronger, we shall repot them as well. So, top section of land, all the hedges in. It's all looking good, front and side. Just zoom up there for you. So, all the hedge is now complete with a few plants in between. So that will look nice over the coming months and all down this side. So that's all good. Down into the growing field. Snails are doing well in our little pond. They're all growing a fair size. Can't really see any, so have to move on for that one. These 4 beds, I've decided they're all going to be tomatoes. That's all mixed and ready to go. We've got some topsoil back at the house that we're bagging up today. We shall bring that tomorrow and just top that up. The long beans all the way along are looking nice and healthy and starting to establish themselves. So that one's good. That's the first one. The second row of long beans that was put in yesterday or the day before, I'm not quite sure. Again, the whole row is looking pretty nice. And then over here we've got the cucumbers, first row of cucumbers going in, and again it's all looking good. Some of them are not looking that strong, but they've only had 1 day of watering, so hopefully tomorrow they will start to establish themselves a lot better. So that's that little lot, and we'll have a look as we're walking along. Try and do a better view for you. They're not doing too bad. Like I say, this one He's falling over a little bit, but he might perk himself up once we water a little later today. So that's the cucumbers. The loofah area that's been taking months. Just need to break up this soil, add some compost and a little bit more string, which we'll need to go purchase some more string, and we shall start planting the loofah possibly tomorrow. So that area is now pretty well established, and the 4 rows going up here is going to be chilies. There's going to be about 80 chilies in that section. There's 100 cucumbers in each row, so there's 2 rows of cucumber, so there's 200 cucumber, and the 2 rows of long beans, there's 200 going in there, and the tomatoes, there will be 72 plants in this little square area. And then this section around here will be around about 100 aubergines. So that's plotting out the land pretty well this year. And then in the coming days, we're also going to install a toilet on the land, which I'm not quite sure where it's going to be. It's either going to be over in this corner here somewhere or in that corner, but as it's Thailand, things change and we all wait and see. The old flang trees are looking very well, looking good, all nice green leaves, so they're doing very well. That's looking nice. And Mon, she'll be getting the fish out of the nursery pond in the coming days or within the next week or so, as they're big enough to come out. And she's just doing a little bit of fishing, and she's been cutting the rice in the field along the side of the land all this morning. So that's our little update for today. Here we are back again. So we've had a little bit of a move around. On this table now is all tomatoes. The bigger ones looking to repot later on this week. Down the middle section here is all chilies. This section here is all aubergine, which is still taking its time to come up. Then at the back there, got papaya, and gourd, which is still to come up. This has emptied the little greenhouse as we've planted all the plants now onto the land. But as I say, this will all fill up again once we start moving the smaller plants into the bigger pots. And then yesterday, Mon planted all these 4 bedding areas, which I had earmarked for tomatoes, but she wants soft vegetables in there, soft leafy vegetables. So we have now, I believe, flat leaf parsley, celery, and morning glory, and possibly something else. So we'll wait and see what comes up there. This row, as we said before, is all completed with long beans. The next row again is all completed with long beans, and then this row all completed with cucumber, and the final row is all completed with cucumber, and they're all doing okay. They're all growing nice and healthy, so we don't seem to have a problem with any of this coming up at the moment. So that's going to start looking very nice in the coming weeks as it starts maturing a bit more. And then the loofah area is all completed, just need to run a bit more string, but all the loofah has now been planted, and again it's all looking well. Starting, like I said, I've only been in today and yesterday, but they're all standing up, perked up nicely, not falling over, so they are all establishing themselves to their new home. So that is where we are so far this week. I will put this video up because I think the next project is going to be building the toilet on the land, subject to the rain staying away. That should be the next video. So once again, thanks for watching. Please hit the subscribe button, the like, the notifications, and send us a message if you feel. And whilst the toilet's being built this week, I'm sure we will start making progress with the transfer of the larger plants into the bigger pots so that they can grow healthier and stronger, ready to move onto the land in a little bit, maybe in about 4 weeks time. So that's it for this video. We shall catch you on the next one, which hopefully will be building the toilet. Bye for now.